Hello, everyone, and welcome. We're doing something a little different today. We are going into the Goblin Caves on a geared cleric to not rat. I know it's a big change for this channel. I leveled up a new cleric to play with my buddy who is just getting into the game, and I have hit level 14.9. So, like, my next play session is definitely going to push me into the level 15 plus bracket. And I won't be able to play with him and his assortment of new characters anymore. So I'm taking all of the gear that I've accumulated on my 1 to 15 push into the Goblin Caves to simply just roll. It's a final hurrah, give all these new players a chance to get some of this gear. Cleric got a big buff yesterday. It's really big for the playstyle that I really enjoy here, which is strength and agility, less so on the healing and the buff duration. And, yeah, I mean, you'll see Cleric's just at a really good place right now. Clear this PvE really quickly. You see I'm double-shotting or triple-shotting these mobs. Headshots. I got a bunch of green everything. I got an epic ring. I've got a blue spellbook with, like, movement speed and cast speed on it. Just a really nice kit. Much better than what I usually run. Here's a fellow Cleric. He wants to come do to me what I'm going to do to him. I earthquake him, I judge him, and then I bonk him. And then he dies. It's important to know that protection does not stop magic damage, so I probably hit him for 50 or 60% of his health between the judgment and the earthquake that he kept walking through. He had a spellbook and a nice pair of boots. I'll take those. But yeah, this is a nice change of pace. Generally, I don't focus on killing players. If I do, it's incidental. In the Goblin Caves, I do a lot of ratting. It's all about gold per hour in the Goblin Caves, but I'm just taking this gear in for a final hurrah. We are getting a wipe on Tuesday, so this coming Tuesday, all gear will be reset. Levels will not be reset, but we're also expecting a tremendous number of balance changes to come down the pipe. Similar to what we saw yesterday with the Rogue, which got a substantial nerf. Let's do a little sitting. I've sped up the sitting time while I get some of these spells back. I'm looking for fights, so I'm just going to keep my buffs up as much as possible, especially when I'm pushing into unknown territory. And I hear somebody smashing pots around the corner. I gotta get these goblins out of my way, though. A little mace drag. Bring them down quickly. See a double-shotting the axe skellies. This is a green Morningstar with additional strength. I think I'm running like +9 strength in this kit. Warrior comes up, pops a second wind. I judge him. I bonk him twice, and he is dead. Let's see what he's got. Most importantly, he's got me a couple Mountain Dews, which I appreciate greatly. See, I brought in some exploding bottles. I am ready to throw down. Doesn't really have much, but I'll take a look. So already 5 dead. I've killed 2. I make 6. There's 3 additional players left in here. And this has not been looted, so happy day. I'll go ahead and activate the mummy. Pull these guys back in here. Make short work of them. In this nice shiny gear I have, it is no trouble. Gonna go ahead and pop this Baja Blast. Get my spells ticking back. Probably looking to take one more fight and then call it a good run. No reason to be too greedy. I am probably the most geared person in this lobby. There's not a lot of concern that I'm going to run into a fight I can't take. Definitely want to avoid taking a 2v1 if at all possible. But I've got the spells and the gear to probably deal with that eventuality should it occur. Nothing in the box. Alright, so I'm starting to push. So looking at the kill feed, looks like we got 7 dead, I'm 8. There's one more person in the lobby. It's a longsword enjoyer by the spam and his name. And if I run into him, I think I'm just going to let him live. I could probably finish him off with spells without endangering kind of the riposte, which would still be deadly to me in my gear. But you know what? He's done well. I've done well. Let's just figure out which way's up. There's a portal here, and there's another portal behind me, so no worries. I just got to deal with a couple gobos, and I'm out of here. Loot bags aren't really full, but once again, that's not really why I came in. I came in just to take this gear on one last hurrah before selling it, or before the wipe on Tuesday. And I thought you guys might enjoy seeing, you know, what a geared cleric is capable of doing. Like, normally I don't run enough knowledge to be able to drop the earthquake with any regularity. So you'll see up there, there's our longsword enjoyer. He doesn't look that geared, but once again, like, I'm happy to let one survivor go to tell the tales of my exploits. I think we cleared about 75 gold in this run. Let's check out what he's got. Yeah, it's just kind of a great geared fighter with some consumes and a campfire. Had I known he had the campfire, I might have killed him and taken it. No, just kidding. Anyway, like I said, about an 80 gold run. Just going in for the fun of it. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe. It helps me a ton. And I wish you a lot of luck in your raids to come. Bye.